Chauncey, obviously, Matisse is new out there, throwing out there in the start. How'd you think he did?
I thought he was great, man. I thought he was great. I mean, I told y'all before the game, this dude he's a real specialist, you know. He's all over the place, and he did exactly what he does. But I thought his energy was infectious for us. He gets deflections, steals, blocks. He's just all over the place. So I was very happy with how he played. I'm pretty sure all the players, I'm sure y'all will talk to them about it, but he gave us a much-needed spark, man.
You know, you were saying before the game, do you think he's a better shooter than he's kind of given credit for? Do you expect 4 threes from him in one game? He hasn't. I think he's done that like one time in his career.
Yeah, and I expect him to, you know, have some other nights like this. You know, the biggest thing is empowerment, and not only that, he takes the shots that are open, which is important too. You know, whether you miss or make, you're rarely going to get 2 really good-looking shots on a possession. So if that's the shot that they're given, we got to just take that shot. And he did a good job of it. I mean, he missed 1 or 2 in a row, and the next one came and he shot it. I was proud of that, you know. And that's how we have to play. And if he's having a rough night, you know, and the ball ends up continuing to be in his hands, then that's on me to make us up, you know. But while you're out there, just play the right way. And if the right way is that swing shot, we just got to shoot that.
Can you elaborate on why it's important to have a player like Matisse for you guys?
Well, I mean, guys like him, they just cover up a lot of your issues. They clean up stuff for you. He's good enough that, you know, he's on his guy and then the ball swings and he's in the gap and he's getting a deflection or a steal. He's helping somebody else out. He's just, I don't know, he's just that good defensively to me. So for us, you know, to be able to have a guy like that is really important. You know, it's important. I mean, you look at our defensive numbers and we're not a very good defensive team. You know, we've shown during stretches that we could be really good, but we've also shown how poor we could be. So to have a guy like that, I think it just breathes energy, you know, into everybody.
He was mentioning before the game that he's felt incredibly welcomed by you guys. Like, how have you shown that?
Nothing different, man. Like that's just who I am. Like that's just who I just believe. You know, I watched a lot of film on all of our new guys, and I just believe environment helps. And I've always believed, even as a player, when I was leading my teams, like you just have to be positive. And even in negative situations, you got to find positivity. And I think most guys, you know, excel better in those situations. And I think everybody, our whole team is embracing him. You know, obviously the front office, everybody's just embracing him. We're happy to have him, along with all the other guys too.
Chauncey, do you feel like Shaden has taken a step at this point? It seems like these last couple of weeks, at least offensively, it's looked. I mean, it's always somewhat easy for him, but it really looks like he's finding it.
Yeah, I was about to say it always looks easy for him.
But I guess to the other side of the ball as well, which kind of kind of where we're looking.
I think he's starting to understand more. You know, the rotations defensively. He rarely has rough nights. He might have a rough 2 or 3 possessions, but he's able to tighten it up. He understands what we need more. Offensively, I think he's understanding when to attack even better now. You know, we're starting to understand where he likes the ball, plays to run for him. You know, we're all learning each other better. But we're learning him more, which is going to help him because we can all help him in different ways.
It seems like also offensively engagement. And maybe it's just from being more comfortable, but it seems like he's more present on the court now.
Yeah, and that's what comes with that. That's what comes with learning, you know, our system and our plays. And he knows certain plays we call. It's like, okay, this is my time to attack, or this is my time to swing it. So he's starting to realize those things.
Cam didn't shoot well tonight, but how do you think he fit in, and what's the dynamic like having 2 brand new guys out there in terms of how they fit with the other 3 starters?
Yeah, he didn't shoot it well, but, you know, they're all going to have those nights. you know, and I'm not concerned when guys don't shoot it well. My biggest thing is their engagement, you know, just be engaged at all times. If you make shots, miss shots, it doesn't matter. Let's try not to miss too many assignments defensively. You know, let's try to play the right way. Don't take a bad shot when another guy's open. I'm worried about those type of things. And quite frankly, it's going to take them some time to get to learn our guys, just like it's going to take us time to get to learn what they do best. So I thought Cam was good, you know. He's one of those guys that, you know, you always got to, you know, he's so smooth out there, like you don't know if he's really playing when he's out there sometime. And I'm like, nah, you got to pick up your energy. I told him at halftime, you got to pick it up. Let's pick it up, you know, get more active. First play gets a deflection, you know. So we're just all learning each other, but I thought he did a good job. And to answer the second part of your question, because you know you asked 4 at a time.
Gotta get it in.
Oh, man, quick fire, boy. To answer the second part of your question, it is difficult to have 2 new guys out there. It's difficult to have 1, you know, and we're at such an important part of our season. But it is what it is, you know, and we made the moves for a reason, you know, with those 2 guys. We believe in them. But we just got to all just, you know, we put them in positions out there, and it's not like they're rookies and haven't played. You know, they've played before, so they kind of understand what's going on. But it is. It's a trial and error period out there, but we just got to all go through it together.
Chauncey, do you think that Matisse, his background at UW, he was a zone guy, and there was kind of a knock on him coming out of college. Do you think the transition in the league over the last year or so, going more zone heavy, allows him to kind of get, with you guys running a little bit more zone here, even if it's different principles, have him adapt a little bit quicker?
You know, the funny thing about that, to be honest with you, is he's man-to-man. He plays like a zone. So basically in your zone, you have an area. You know, this is my room. You stay in this room. Anybody's in this room, you just guard them. He just kind of plays as man-to-man like that. Even though he's guarding you, he's guarding everybody close. He's everywhere. So, like, it's almost the same principles for him, you know, to be honest with you. And he's one of those guys that we go into a game, and I told him this earlier, like, I might be telling everybody to go over the screen, you know, on the defensive end. But I give him the ability to do whatever, because I know if he even goes under, he's still going to be able to get back to you. And the way he blocks, there's not a lot of guys in the league that block jump shots. It's incredible, you know, the ground that he makes up in that area to be able to impact those plays.
Were there any thoughts of January 2nd tonight?
Huh?
Were there any thoughts of the last time you guys played them tonight?
Of course, man. Of course it was. I mean, I came into the locker room and said, we've been here before, you know. I thought we lost that game because we started playing not to lose instead of just play to win, you know. And we did a much better job of handling their pressure. You see, they came out first 3 plays, they just junked it up and pressured and tried to get up under our skin. I thought we did a good job of settling in and handling that.
Obviously, a lot of excitement out for you guys, but what does it say about the bar Dame has set? He can score 40, 30 in the first half, and there's not a question about it yet.
Yeah. Dame is we've gotten spoiled here, you know, being able to see this guy night in and night out just dominate and score 30 and a half or 60 in a game, or I mean, it's been incredible, you know. He's been so dang good. It's crazy, you know. So, yeah, we're not ungrateful at all, or we don't take it for granted at all. But we're all enjoying, you know, being a part of his journey.